Hello and welcome to the lesson Impactful Events in Fever 1793. The content's objective is what we'll learn about and what you'll be able to do. So, students will identify impactful events that occur in Fever 1793 in order to describe how the main character was affected. And the main character is Maddie, okay? The language objective is that you will use the sentence frames. The impactful event was that. The impact on Maddie was that. Now, if you should have done your peer deck, which is the Google Slides presentation, and there you will learn a little bit of what impact means. So this video is just to show you what you have to do in this document. Now, I want to tell you that an impactful event are events that affect the emotions of the main character, or it affects the main character or other characters in a negative way or a bad way. Your first task is to read chapter 8 and list the events or things that happened that impact Maddie or any of the other main characters. So right here it says the impactful event is, so I have an example. The impactful event is that the dead bodies continue to grow. Or in the book, in the chapter summaries, you'll see pile up. The impact on Maddie was that she feels scared because lots of people are dying. So now what you would do is you would have to go into your story, which is right here in this document that I made you. Go into your chapter summaries and go to chapter 8. I'll show you how to do that. So this is chapter 1. We don't have to worry about this chapter yet, or at least not for this lesson. You can include stuff, but after you've done things for chapter 8. So I'm going to click over here just so it could show me the chapters, and I'm going to chapter 8. And right here, this is where I got my first example. The church bells continue to toll and the dead bodies start piling up. That means grow. So right here, we can keep on reading. And I know another one that I feel is another very important event that happened, but I want to look at it right here. So this one right here, it talks about on the walk home, Maddie wonders when the colder weather will come. She believes that cold weather kills diseases. That's not, to me, that's not so impactful. That's just something she's thinking. But look at this now. Maddie, grandfather, and Mr. Karras finally arrive at the coffee house. Maddie and grandfather see a man pushing a wheelbarrow with a limp body in it. He dumps the body in the street, and they realize that it's none other than Maddie's own mother. This, to me, is an impactful event. So what I will do is I will head back, and I will put here the impactful event is that Maddie sees her mother's body being dumped on the street. Okay, dumped is the same thing as thrown on the street. So let me put thrown. So it means that, hey, the man thought she was dead and put her body in the street because she was dead. This is a long time ago. So I'm gonna guess, what could the impact on Maddie be? The impact on Maddie was that she was, I could put again, scared or frightened or terrified. These are other ways to say very, very scared. That she was terrified because her mother seems to have died. So there you go. That's how you do this part. Now you need to find one more event. Over here, you can write your comments or questions or words or phrases that you do not understand. So for example, right here, I could put pile up. I don't understand that word. That means that now you want Mr. Perez to create something to explain that word for you. Okay? Here you can have at least two or three things. That's all you really need to do here. And then you definitely have to have these three events. Once you're done with this one, you are to go to chapter 9 and do the same thing in chapter 9, the impactful events and the impact on Maddie. Okay. So with that, good luck, and I hope to read your thoughts on impactful events. Good luck.